Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today, a user scenario sent in by Mr. Kang, which I've adjusted slightly. I've just changed the year and the number. So originally it was 3 battlecruisers. I've reduced it to 2. And I've taken the year down from 1937 to 1927. 2 battlecruisers versus a battleship and a heavy cruiser. Nothing too complicated about that. I'm supposed to espouse Lord Fisher's philosophy. And these are supposed to be courageous style large battle cruisers, and my objective is to just sink the enemy battleship whilst taking as little damage to my own ships as possible. Let's get into the design. As usual, recording live on Twitch, so you might hear me chit-chatting away with people in Twitch chat. Yes, there are a couple of pre-dreadnoughts that can fit a Q turret. Although pre-dreadnoughts, as in the Q turret faction on the Discord. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. Right, towers. You know what? They're pretty similar. I think I'm just going to go with the basic one. I think I will go with the Battlecruiser 5. How heavy was Courageous supposed to be? I know she ended up being a battle carrier. No, not a battle carrier, an aircraft carrier. I'm just curious. The Courageous class battlecruisers, how big were they supposed to be? They're only supposed to be 22,000 tons, so we're a little bit bigger. So, might go for the Battlecruiser 3. But I've done Battlecruiser 3 quite a lot. Let's go for a minimum displacement. Battlecruiser 5. Oh, thanks, Treefrog. I will have a look as soon as the stream ends. Frigate guided missiles. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, BBN, battleship nuclear. I am vaguely familiar with the US systems as well as the Royal Navy systems, but not quite as good. 32 knots. Okay, I'll try and get that. Whoa, Niv Milk. Thank you very much for both the host and the resub. That is much appreciated. Rear towers for all the weight. Oh, Eternal, thank you for the resub as well. Let's go with this one. 11 base accuracy is okay, and it's just under 1,000 tons. Does mean I'm going to have to shove a funnel in though. Oops. Is there one with a funnel slot? No. No, there isn't. There might be a front tower with a funnel slot. Yes. Okay, so might go for that. Or actually, let's go for this setup. Something slightly different. It's still pretty bulky. Your school just gave you a fork to eat a yogurt. Oh, by the way, I am on core patch version 89. Has anyone else noticed this? I don't know if you people have, because a few people told me about it. Max speed of a battlecruiser is now 55 knots. I will do a video on that at some point. I'm not sure I'm going to make this thing go at 55 knots, but that is absolutely hilarious. Right, let's get our oil and gear turbine set up. Gives me 66 smoke to play with. Ideally, I'd go for 2 tall funnels if they fit. 2. Oh, yes, please. All right. And then we'll slow down until we get 100% engine efficiency. Speed! I know, it's a lot faster than most destroyers. Oh yeah, I'm still using natural boilers this way. Let's go balanced. I'm a fan of the balanced boilers. 36 knots. That's still pretty terrifying in 1927 as a speed. It's just this thing is very, very front heavy. Not front heavy. The towers are really far forward. It's going to be an awkward fit. I might actually go up just one size category. I know that makes it a lot chunkier. Yeah, right about there. But we'll just have to lie about the displacement of the ship. Because I'd like to maybe do a Washington Naval Treaty compliant one. Ooh, 15s I think are the best bet here. Mark 3. Yeah, I could do turrets beyond the belt. But I'd like to try and tuck it in. Hey there, crazy car. Oh, Paladin Mark. Oh, thank you very much for the resub. And you've kicked off a hype train. Well, why not? Oh my goodness. Right, if we're going 15-inch guns... mind you, I think... Didn't the Courageous class have much bigger guns than that? No, they did. They had 15s. That's fine. Going to end up just being a hood if I do this. Yeah, because this hull doesn't... That's very standard. Just going with a hood design, isn't it? I mean, it's the 36 knot hood. Here's exactly what extra tonnage. HMS Furious. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to do yet another hood. Let's do something a bit different. Let's bring 18s to the party. Bit crazy, I know. Probably shouldn't do it on this hull. Damn, really? If it's on a medium 3, that's crazy. Tuck that right in. Eight 18-inch guns is going to be pretty bonkers, but I think I can make it fit. Wow, okay, I have a 4 weight offset. That's not what I was expecting. I can see chat. I can see you, chat. Out the corner of my eye. There. Balanced. The stream should not be frozen, I don't think. Not on my end, anyway. It's looking okay. Yes. Hello there, 117th Con. Thank you very much for dropping by. I was actually watching your stream earlier. Well, as you know, because I was chatting to you. But I will give you a shout out very quickly. Because it is so rare and so unusual to find people streaming Ultimate Admiral on Twitch. So, the 117th CON. And if you're watching this on YouTube, head over to Twitch. Go give him a follow. I'll put the link in the video description as well. So, HMS Good. Yeah, now, the problem with this is I'm pretty sure the main belt on this hull is from here down to here. So I'm going to have my fore and aft decks and belt armoured, because pretty much the main only covers the actual superstructure, which is not great. But I think we can make this work. I've lost engine efficiency, of course, so we're going to have to slow down a little bit. Or I could just go force boilers, which is the other option. Because who needs sensibleness? We can get back to 36 knots. Oh, thank you for the bit, Crazy Car. There we go. Standard bulkheads. I don't want to get any less than that. Obviously, this is the Royal Navy. I'm going to go with 100 veterans. Yes, good. Aux diesel. Balanced rudder. I think I've come down on the side of the balanced rudder being the best rudder. Yeah. Let's go crit 4. Yeah, flash fire chance is quite high at 8, and I do need some secondary guns. But I seem to remember this hull is bad at fitting them. Yeah, a couple of 4-inch guns there. Not much else. A couple of 3-inch guns. And a bunch of 2-inch guns. That's less than ideal, but it'll have to do. Not quite sure how those guns... That's a bit of a mistake. That blank should disappear when you put a gun there, but possibly it's the gun type. Oh, Rear Admiral Haddock, thank you very much for the resub with Prime there. Welcome. Right, let's go all or nothing. Shell setup. I have to go with Quad 3. Okay. Let's go with the TNT3 then. Semi-auto loading. Force hydraulics. Ooh, Gen 1 radar. Fancy. What's my flash fire chance? Yikes. 4%. 3%. I mean, they should still pack a punch. But 3% makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, thank you very much, the 117th. The main belt is from the wave breaker on the front to just behind your rear turret. So to here. Oh, how did you find that out? Thank you very much. That is very useful. I always assumed that the main was the flat bit. Like the slab-sided bit. Yeah, yeah, I'm not going to have much in the way of... Ooh, Thunderchild. Yes, that is an excellent name. But Courageous was what I'm supposed to be basing it on, which is why I'm going for that. Tell you what, I do have another British scenario. I'll use the Thunderchild there. Oh, okay. You just used it a lot, so you've seen where the shells hit it. Fair enough. Okay. It would be nice to bring some anti-flood and a little bit of a torpedo. Yeah. Oh, screw it. We're not going to don't have to worry about torpedoes, right? Nobody's going to be insane enough to torpedo this ship. Okay, the guns need just more armor, a lot more armor. I don't know who thought it was sensible giving them like 10 inches of armor, but that's bonkers. Let's go for 16. Makes me nervous, to be honest, but let's go for 16.6. 4. The rest of the guns are fine. Now, if you're telling me that this is the only section which is aft deck, then we can really go light on that. 15 to 50 knot battle cruisers. And if this is the 4 deck, I could turn down 4 deck as well, but I'm more tempted to just bring off a little bit of half built. I just do not like the lack of armor on this ship. Trying to think what else I could do. I could go cramped quarters. It's a bit harsh, but we need more room for thicker armor plates, because I just do not want to die horribly. That should be okay. It's not how I would normally build a battle cruiser, but it's probably how Jackie Fisher would design a battle cruiser. 36 knots in 1927 is pretty fast. Pretty sure that makes it the fastest ship in the ocean. And again, 1927 with 8 18-inch guns makes it the most powerful ship in the ocean as well. It just can't take a hit. But yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go. Hey there, Dylan. Scenario today is battle cruiser versus, well, 2 battle cruisers, so I get 2 of these things, versus a battleship and 3 heavies. We're gonna zip around and punch some big old holes. 2. Oh, these things do look good. There's something about them, but they are silly. Against, yeah, 1 battleship and 3 heavy cruisers, or they look more like light cruisers. Look at this thing. Look at it. That is not a normal ship. Oh my goodness. Right. Guns swinging around. They get on target first, and they're headed right away from us. Probably sensible. What kind of guns have they got? 16s. Okay. So, Courageous and Black Prince. Courageous, you're going to go that way. Black Prince, you're going to go that way. Force them to split their fire and their torpedoes if they have any. Try and get Black Prince firing all their turrets as well. This ship makes me proud to be British. Good stuff. This is a bonkers... Like, I don't think I would ever build a ship like this. But it definitely fits Royal Navy philosophy when it came to battle cruisers. I haven't scored any hits yet, but if I was the enemy, I would be slightly concerned. Oh, looks like they score the first hit. Right, Black Prince, can you hit the heavy cruisers? Courageous. Keep firing at the enemy battleship. Oof. Yeah, so I'm attacking in 2 fronts. Hey there, Twitchyknees. Not seeing a ton of torpedo launchers on these things, so we're probably okay with this approach. Yeah, Courageous, I think, is behind or around, going to get around the cruiser screen. Meanwhile, the Black Prince is drawing them away. We're still at a fairly long range. Accuracy is not quite what we want, but when it's an 18-inch gun, one hit is going to cause a bit of a problem. Okay, 8-inch guns. Makes sense. Still no ID on the battleship. But we'll chase him down. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, on that point about, you know, country prefixes and stuff like that, why don't you see the Soviet flag, things like that. UAD, they have said it's going to be a sandbox alt history, more like a paradox game than it is, you know, a direct historical simulator like, say, War on the Sea or something like that. So yeah, I don't expect them to have that, although it would be nice if we had a couple more countries or like alternative versions or something like that, but I kind of see why they've gone the way they have with it. Oh, another hit. I think, again, on the front of the ship. Black Prince just taking the odd little peppering. Yes, but we're not fighting a land war. Torpedoes. This is at sea, where manoeuvre can be important. Those are very fast heavy cruisers. I was wondering why they were being tricky to hit. And then we have the enemy battleship. The Supplingenberg, I think. Called out 3 TNT2. So very similar setup. But not fast enough to evade us. Bum bum bum. Yeah, things like USSR. But I don't know. I think. I mean, again, the American flag is wrong. in Ultimate Admiral, there's about 7 different versions of the Stars and Stripes in the time period that the game covers. Stars and Stripes don't change. Russian flag doesn't change. German flag doesn't change. Spanish flag doesn't change. So I think it's a fair enough abstraction to use the modern flags, apart from China, where they use the yellow dragon flag, and Germany, of course. But they're recognisable. I think it's an okay compromise. What would be nice if there was mods, so you could have custom flags. That would be nice. You could have the Soviet Union as a completely separate entity, or add your own faction like the Netherlands or something. That would be cool. More torpedoes. You run out of torpedoes yet? Nope, they carry absolutely tons of them. Let's have underwater launchers. And there's another set. Oh my word, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, exactly. I could have the Monrovian Navy or something. Right, now my chance to hit is decent. Yeah, 2,500 damage from 3 hits. Now my mission is not to muck about with the heavy cruisers too much, but seeing as they are in the way and quite determined to stop me getting at the battleship, we'll need to deal with them. The Elbonian Navy, the Imperium of Man, yeah, all could be interesting. Thank you very much for the resub, Jackie Chan, and good evening to you. I did see your message earlier saying good evening, but chat is quite fast today. Torpedoes. They just have so many of the damn things. Underwater launchers down both sides, I think. Still, who needs torpedo protection when you can dodge? I'll go for that one. Assuming you can dodge, of course. It's not always a given with me. This. Oh dear, Black Prince just took a couple of 16-inch shells. Have to go and have a look at that. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Took out the main tower. Right, Black Prince. Bow belt. 2 hits on the bow belt. Did quite a lot of damage, as in damage points, but didn't do a hell of a lot of damage to anything important. Still not very nice. Let's get some firepower back on it. Let's see how we do. This thing has maximum bulkheads, so I'm going to have to do quite a lot of damage to it, but 6 hits out of 8 going through the enemy armor belt. That's pretty darn nice. Courageous still mucking about with the cruisers. Doing pretty well. Something lost a turret. Courageous is fine. Black Prince is fine. Has had some steering damage. What do you mean the enemy battleship? No, they're fine too, turrets wise. Oh, that noise worries me, but was not a torpedo, although they did just fire one. Some pretty big damage there though, and sunk. It's good to see. Ooh, Black Prince, no, don't get that close. Jesus. I mean, your accuracy's great, but that's a little spicy for me. think you'll be okay. Courageous still trying to deal with the heavy cruiser. Ooh, 6 more. Just big hits. I mean, I know I'm taking damage back, but we're still alive, just. And haven't even brought Courageous into the fight yet, because she's still tangling with the Leoben. More big hits, just it's not enough to put down a max bulkhead ship. But that might. That has put a big old hole in the ship. Ooh, 2 ricochets and a partial pen. That's nice. Down to about 3% structure. A lot of flooding in red sectors. But not done yet. Let's wind up those 18s and finish her off. No, not quite. Down to 3%. They miss me. There we go, sunk. Okay, Black Prince, you've done a good job. You can leave the battle, and we'll let the Courageous finish off that heavy cruiser. Just because we can. Massive hit. Remember, these are only standard shells as well. I didn't go for super heavies or anything. Ooh, come on, that was a bad miss. That was a lot of damage and sunk. There we go. Victory. Well, those things work. Damn. Well, let me know in the comments what you think of this ship. Feasible? Maybe. Certainly historically, if that something like this had actually been built, would have been a pretty interesting prospect for other navies to worry about. And I'll see you next time for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.